On. Onskis. Nice. Oh, I can feel it rubbing. Oh! Now, sorry about the light, but I'm always trying to sort of see the point of doing these videos is if you're going to watch something, I like to just pick up how people do things a little bit differently and get some tips. And what you can take away from today's video is, I mean, we've got a couple of baits, got a dead bait and a live bait, but we've also got a, this is a Hardyhead rigged on a 5.0 3/8 ounce jig head. And yeah, I tried this last weekend down here and got quite a few snapper. Lost one good one under the pylons, and I'll show a video of that. But I've come back for some redemption, and yeah, we'll just flick this guy around. I got run off under the pylons on 20 pound and 30 pound leader, which is my go-to, but it's a bit light for around here. So I've upped it up to 15 kilos, 50 pound. Hopefully that's enough. I've got the drag cranked right up. Slightly longer rod, just so I can flick this bait a bit further, give it time to sink. And yeah, you can basically just work, I can just work this. I was working these like a jerk shad. I've got some, I just thread on the Hardyhead and then just wrap it in bait buddy just to hold it on. So if you've got those headlocks sort of style jig heads where you got a, like where you got the jig head, then a bit of lead, the bait buddy just kind of crimps the fish in between the two bits of lead. So yeah, we'll give this a flick around. There's some schools of bait fish around, so hopefully we can pick something up. On. That's a good one. Oh, you're not getting into the snags this time, buddy. Yes, I knew this trick would work. I knew this setup would work. Hopefully I don't drop him. It's a good fish. Oh no! Far out. He actually put up an alright fight for a caddy. Damn it. Damn it. Oh well, I'll stop this one and unhook him and put him back and set up the next bait, I guess. Alright, so here's the stuffed bait from before. I'll just cut him off. Sure. So this is the one that had the caddy just before. I really had high hopes there was something a bit better on the caddy, but let's use that as burley. The old bait buddy can just be washed off later. And just grab one of these Hardyheads that we get in the shallows around the bay. I've got some video that I can just put after I bait this guy up, showing how I catch them. But generally, even if it's windy, you just got to find some offshore, like some location where the wind's blowing a bit offshore. Put that in like so. Then I go down about to how far I want the hook down. Punch it through like that. Cut up as well, up to the hook, so that way just get that hole, you can push him through and get that hook coming out near where, perfect. So as you can see, there's the jig head's there, and then there's another little bit of lead just where his eye is. Just got a roll of this bait buddy, that over there for now. And the easiest way, I was experimenting, using bait needles and everything, but really the easiest way is just to push it up and just wrap him down. This stuff you don't even have to knot, it just holds just by being wrapped on a number of times. Then we can grab the other end, wrap it around the eye of the hook, so just gives it something to hold it up with. And then yeah, just keep wrapping that side. And that will not come off. There we go. That's what the finished product looks like. And yeah, I've been having quite a bit of success with this. That hook point's not too crash hot. So yeah, I'll switch camera angles and flick this guy out and see what we can muster up. But basically just like a hyper realistic jerk shad, and if you just want as well to get a bit more flex, you can just put some score marks in the side, get a bit of juice and a bit of wiggle. So yeah, all right. Oh yeah, we've got some good little schools there. See little Hardyheads there. That's what we're looking for. See them. It's a mixed bag here of got a pike and a couple of garfish, herring, prawn, Hardyhead. Now this is the ideal size Hardyhead here, about as thick as your thumb. A lot of the Hardyheads in the shallows this evening were sort of like these smaller ones that aren't much bigger than like your pinky finger. And they were pretty thick down there, but they kept getting through the holes in the cast net here. This is one of the smaller size meshes you can get. It's 3/4 inch. I think the bigger size is 1 inch, and it makes it a bit harder to catch those really small bait fish, but not as much as I would have liked, but enough to definitely give it a go. Rigging these up on some jig hooks and things, and for something a bit different, and see how we go. On. Good. Nice. This one's a bit... This is on 15 kilo line too, so he's giving me some. What have we got there? Oh, nice snapper. Oof. So yeah, nice snapper. I reckon he's got to be at least he's got to be at least 47. So we'll get the mat out, wherever the mat is. Just wasn't expecting that. This is approaching. It's 11:15. We'll bring up one more bait after him. Ooh, calm down, buddy. Slightly nicer class of fish at night than I get at daytime. There we go. It just stretches to 50. Nice. So that's a nice decent river snapper, 50 centimetres. He just spiked me. So we'll put him back. Not really into, the smell of the water's not appetizing, so we'll rig up another bait. They are appearing on the sounder, and we're just near the Clara Rock section. Yeah, that one was on a, not on a Hardyhead, but just a bit of just a strip of garfish. So we'll 50-pound leader. So there was no chance of him really busting me off on the rocks down there. So I'll rig up another bit. On. That's a good one. Nice. What do we got here? Snapper. Snapper. Alright, jelly prawn did the trick. No, not jelly prawn, jelly bean. Alright. 40 centimetres probably. On. Good one. This is a good one. Alright. Got snapper. It's a bit better. Get a measure on him. Oh. Probably about 45. Yeah, nice size. Go back. On. Oh, what is he? Run straight up current. I think he's a snapper. Yeah, killing it. Alright, so bit of a slow night, but we still caught a couple of fish using just using bits of bait as like a jerk shad for something a bit different. It's definitely something I want to explore a bit more in upcoming videos, just because I think it's surprisingly quite effective, especially like down here at the port, where, you know, the fish down here, they see a lot of different colour lures, a lot of vibes, all that sort of stuff. Then again, I think, you know, when you're working at bait on a jig head, it might even look more. Yeah, you can definitely cover a lot more water than what you can with just having the bait sort of soaking below the boat or next to the boat or whatever. So yeah, I think there's a lot of potential there. So I think in upcoming videos we'll experiment with some different baits, strip baits, prawns. Try and get some more Hardyheads though. They definitely seem to be the going now that it's sort of starting to cool down a bit. I think there'll be quite a few around. Especially I saw there's quite a few up around the top end of the port, sort of getting closer to the bay. So yeah, watch this space. I'm pretty keen to know what I dropped at the boat. It was felt like it was, you know, a few kilos, but can't complain with getting a 50 centimetre, nearly, you know, just on 50 centimetre snapper. You know, stretching the tail a bit. But yeah, all in all, they were pretty slow night. A couple of caddies and that, but that's to be expected, you know, when you're using bait in the river as well. So yeah, hope you you know, learn something from this video. I'm just trying to make these sort of videos now, just rather than like, oh, look at me, look what I've caught. Just trying things that are a bit different and experimenting with different techniques and stuff like that. So if I don't make a video for a while, it's probably because I haven't thought of something a bit different to do for a while. So yeah, I'm always just trying to think of something a little bit, do things a little bit differently, just to, you know, keep things interesting, you know. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Cheers.